Hi guys, welcome back to Arene the Educator. I wanted to talk about the case of Jasmin Pace today. She was brutally murdered by Jason Chen. They found him at his parents' home, but they found her a week after she was reported missing. And before I go any further, welcome back again. But I also wanted to say condolences to her family and her loved ones. And now getting back to the story, you are not going to believe this. This is a young man, 22-year-old man, who murdered his 22-year-old girlfriend, and it is reported that they had met on a dating site. And now I want you to watch these clips and also notice how his mother, and the mother did not speak English, but through the interpreter, the words from his mother, you just have to watch this. So let's get into this video, and remember to like, share, and subscribe, and also watch some of the other videos. There's a lot of videos on this channel, and some are full of warnings as well as great food recipes that you can try to be healthier. So hopefully you give a thumbs up to this video and return for other ones. But be warned, this is pretty gruesome on this one. Okay, see you later.
Tragic ending to a search for Jasmin Pace led us here at the Hamilton County Courthouse where Jason Chen faced his bond hearing. Friends of Pace wrote on social media that no matter how hard it was to be in court today, what happened today was a win for Jasmin.
You've got last known location, you have a large amount of blood, you have locations where the body's dumped that are connected to this man, you have a body that is packaged like something from Amazon.
Disturbing testimony left friends and family of 22-year-old Jasmin Pace with tears in their eyes as Jason Chen, the accused murderer of Jasmin Pace, faced his bond hearing.
Did you identify a suspect in the disappearance of Jasmin Pace?
I did.
Who was that?
Jason Chen.
Zach Crawford is a lead detective investigating Pace's murder. He says Jasmin's last known location led investigators to Chen's North Shore apartment. Crawford says blood transfers and DNA evidence pinned Pace as Chen's victim.
We could tell due to the condition of the blood at the time that it was apparent that some sort of cleanup had happened at that location.
Was it the police department's opinion that this crime that had been committed was survivable?
No.
Testimony revealed they used Chen's cell phone location to not only track him down at his parents' home in Nolensville, but also find Jasmin's body.
The decedent is a young woman who is in that suitcase in basically a fetal position. There were two sets of shackle or handcuff devices. Both of them went from her ankles to her right wrist and upper arm.
Dr. Stephen Cogswell is the Deputy Chief Medical Examiner for Hamilton County. He says Pace was wrapped in trash bags and stuffed inside a rolling suitcase, caught up in kudzu.
There's a total of 60, that is 60, sharp force injuries, both stab wounds and cuts or incised wounds.
Some of those wounds, Cogswell testified, showed Jasmin fought back.
Are wounds that are inflicted on the hands or arms when someone is trying to ward off a knife or a blow from something.
Dozens of Pace's family and friends shocked when the judge announced he was granting Chen bond at $5 million.
I will set his bond at $5 million. In addition to that, if he does make bond, he'll be on house arrest with geographical restrictions, and he will have to forfeit his passport.
The next time Chen will be in court is on February 16th for his preliminary hearing. Reporting in Chattanooga, I'm Jordan Karnbach, News Channel 9.
All right, Jordan, thank you. In addition to the new details we learned during testimony from investigators, we also learned more about Chen. Latricia Thomas has more on testimony from Chen's mother. Latricia.
Kim, the court hearing today gave us a deeper look into suspect Jason Chen and who he is, his connection to this community. His defense asked Jason Chen's mother through a translator if he has any mental health conditions.
He doesn't have mental problems. He's normal.
Now that's Jason Chen's mother speaking through a translator. She testified that Jason was set to graduate next May from UTC with a degree in computers. He worked part-time jobs, one at a clothing store. The DA's office tried to establish that Chen was a flight risk since he has family in China and his parents live in Nashville.
He's telling me he's very scared here, and I promise I'll take him, my husband and I will take him to court every time.
Social media posts all day continue to remember Jasmin Pace and ask for justice after her body was found near Suck Creek Road and the arrest of Jason Chen. Now, Chen lived in these apartments right here behind me, and we also know that Jasmin was with Chen right before she disappeared. In addition to that, this was her last known location as she sent a ping to her mother over text just a few days before Thanksgiving. The sweetest soul with the sweetest voice. That's how her family says they want Jasmin Pace to be remembered. Dozens of friends of family memorializing the 22-year-old whose body police found Thursday afternoon on Suck Creek. Described as the happiest girl you could meet, a beautiful woman, and an angel, the family now seeks justice after the arrest of UTC student Jason Chen. Police arrested and charged Chen with criminal homicide. One family member publicly called Chen calculated and accused him of using Jasmin's phone to send messages, pretending she was still alive and leaving town.
Charges have been taken out for criminal homicide in the county of Hamilton. The state of Tennessee is pursuing first-degree murder charges based on the evidence that we have at this time.
With Chen now in jail, we asked the DA's office if they plan to upgrade the charges, now that they have Jasmin's body. In this affidavit, police say Jasmin's last known location was inside Chen's apartment, where they believe a violent altercation occurred, and police found bloodstains and broken glass. And we have yet to hear back from the DA's office on whether or not they plan to upgrade those charges. We do know that Chen's bond hearing is set for December 6th, and several family members have taken to social media asking people to show up in support of Jasmin and to urge the judge to continue his no bond order for Chen.
It has been 1 week since Jasmin Pace's body was found, and now a mourning family is seeking comfort amidst the chaos. In a celebration of life, those who knew her the best remembered her as a kind soul and a friend to all.
She was a safe space for me, as I'm sure she was for all you guys. She made everyone feel like no matter the bad or the good, she'd never judge you. It would make you feel any less.
A bouquet of flowers, pink, purple, and white, sat in the center of this sanctuary. Underneath it, a beautiful white coffin. Inside, a woman, Jasmin Pace, whose friendly face is terribly missed.
I will forever remember her bright, twinkling brown eyes, her gracious smile, and her sweet spirit, full of love and laughter.
Loved ones filled the pews of Calvary Baptist Church in Red Bank, full of emotion, trying to hold it together. A community gathered for a celebration of life as they tried their hardest to not focus on the tragedy. It's a story that struck the nation. In November, 22-year-old Jasmin Pace was reported missing by her mother, and less than 1 week later, her body was found. Police say at the hands of her boyfriend, Jason Chen.
I can't tell you the answer to why. You can't Google this and get the answer to why this happened.
A family who's underwent a week of searching, courtrooms, a vigil, and a constant reminder of the biggest loss, now must ultimately lay her to rest. But Jasmin's story and her fight will not go forgotten, not for her family, friends, or the Red Bank community that loves her.
May her sweet, fierce, fiery, and loyal spirit live in each and every one of us. It's not goodbye. Only see you.